Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Leland, who is here from the Lutheran Church of the Cross. Well, Leland, thank you so much for joining us. I think you've been like a staple now on Village Television.
Oh, well, thank you. It's a joy to be able to do it, and it's interesting doing it this way, but I'm happy to do it.
Well, if you get in early enough, we might be able to have you in studio because we are doing in studio ones now, but you have to call in advance because we're not
Oh,
taking as many people as
sure.
we did in the past pre-COVID days, but we're getting back there.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about some of the things that are going on at the church. Now, of course, you've been doing ongoing grocery
Yeah.
services as well as some food boxes. So tell me about those.
Yes. One thing we wanted everybody to know is that we had to change the day that we were giving out the free groceries, and so they changed it on us because of truck drivers and such. So we are having that now on the first and third Thursday of the month, and so that means this. Well, I don't know when this is going to air, but just check your calendars for the first and third Thursdays of the month. And it's different now because you actually come in person. And if you're afraid of, COVID or something, you can be outside and wait outside, and we'll call your number. You have to just come in and register. You get a number, it goes into a bingo basket, we call it, and we pull out the first 30 names, and then we call out the numbers in order, and it goes up on a PowerPoint slide in Excel up on a slide so that you know which number you follow and so forth. And then you come outside, and if you're sitting in the sanctuary, then you go outside and you go around the tables and pick up your food. And you need to bring your own bags or boxes or whatever. But the food is, I've been very impressed. We've done it twice now. We're doing it again this week. And the quality of the food is really good. It's not like, things that are expiring like we were getting before.
Mhm.
Now I guess it's fresher food and so forth. So there's lots of vegetables and fruits and milk and dairy and eggs and things like that we couldn't give out through the drive-through program during COVID. So
Gotcha. Well, it sounds amazing. And I think that's so nice of you to be able to do that. Now, the food, are you getting it from like how did you arrange that?
yeah, if it's through the Second Harvest Food Program. So we're just the hands and feet of the program to get it distributed. And it's for 60 and over. They're not asking a lot of questions if there's some younger people coming through to get it. And that we're just being very open about that and generous. So anyway, if more people come, they'll give us more food. So it just on the supply and demand at how it works. So
Okay. Now you mentioned the first 30 people. So does that mean that after that they would have to come back?
no, well, here's what happens. We've been giving out about close to 140 to
Oh,
150 people. So when you get there, you sign in, the number goes in the basket. So the first 30, we pull out 30 at a time. So it's one at a time.
okay.
Somebody shows up late, then you have to wait for the next 30 to get
Oh,
full.
gotcha. Okay. So you get 30 in, 30 out, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart because you
And it
don't have
goes
that many
fast.
parking spaces.
Yes. And it goes fast and it's very fair, and you go through the line quickly. Now, here's the cool thing is once we go through, you can come back through again. So you just go back in, pull another number, and you hardly have to wait at all. And again, the food is fantastic. And so you can pick it up for another person, but you have to have a second person go through the line for that person, or to wait and go through a second time. So
That's
that's
great.
just to keep it as fair as we can.
I love it. That's awesome. Now, another thing is called a monthly food box. What is that?
Yes. We've been doing that for about 2.5, 3 years now. And so that's a different program. And you do have to qualify for that. So there's income guidelines. You have to fill out paperwork. It's a little more involved that way.
Mhm.
The people that are getting that food are also getting the other food program usually. But it's good quality food. It's all pre-boxed. It's non-perishable. And so you just have to fill out some paperwork. It's on the second Tuesday of the month. And so it's coming up on September 14th.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. That's great. And again, you're supplying food to people who need the food. I think that's just great. And you guys have been so good at that over the last 18 months for those people who, don't want to get out of their car. And I think that's great. That's good.
Yep.
And yet another thing you're offering, look at this. English
Yeah.
as a second language.
But what we discovered was people coming through the food line, a lot of them aren't speaking very good English. And we noticed that as we were doing the program. So I thought, why not? So we have people in our congregation that have taught it over the years
Oh,
in professional circles or whatever, they in their jobs and such. So we have 4 volunteers, I think, from our church now that have done it. And so people that are coming in are really enjoying it. They love it. So it's only for an hour once a week on Saturday mornings at 9:00.
mhm.
And we're opening it up to anybody in the village or beyond. So if you hear somebody that would benefit from that. And so we have several different language groups. There's Farsi and I think Chinese, Japanese, and maybe Spanish. So we're just having fun doing it. So
That's great.
yeah.
I love that. I always wanted to go to Japan and teach English as a second language for them. And I never got there, but you never know. It's not too late.
That's right.
They're still hiring.
Yes.
And then what else do you guys have going on this fall?
Oh yeah, we have fall ministries that are coming up, and usually at this time of year we're re-upping different Bible studies. We're going to be doing Malachi from the Old Testament, and Micah, and then we're doing Hebrews in the New Testament. So we've just finished up this summer going through Matthew. It took us 2.5 years.
Oh my heavens.
Yeah, because of COVID, we stopped for a little bit. Normally it wouldn't take quite that long, but we do very slow, kind of verse by verse. And so people love it. And we have some wonderful teachers for that. We have women's Bible studies, men's Bible studies. So if you go to our website, you can see when everything starts and when to jump into it. We also have something that if you jump into it right now, you can go through Dave Ramsey's financial peace course for free. And we paid for it from our church, and we still have a lot of slots left that weren't used. And so anybody that wants to do that, just call the church office and you can go for free. Because normally you pay about $100 to go through that. And it's a fantastic kind of Bible-based financial peace course is what they call it.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is great. Yet another wonderful thing. And then I tell you, you guys just have got so much going on. Now you've got a classic car show,
Yes.
a holiday boutique, and then you have the Taste of Laguna Woods. What?
Yeah, well, I think that's going to be, that part of it's going to be on hold till next year. The Taste of Laguna Woods.
Okay.
That was something we couldn't quite figure out. We're still going to have, we love to eat.
Well, that takes a lot of planning too. So give yourself
Yes.
plenty of time.
Yeah, but we are definitely having a classic car show in the holiday annual boutique, which is
Great.
fun. We have real vendors coming, and we have people from our church that are going to be selling things and so forth, and food and such. So it'll still be a super fun day.
That's great.
2 days.
2 days. Oh, that'll be nice.
The
Excellent.
car show's just on the 6th, but the boutique is carried over for Sunday morning as well.
Okay, perfect. And then when we get closer to that date, we'll chat again and we can let everybody know about the full details of it. So
Absolutely.
sounds good. And then you've got the what is it? Oh, Senior Day Out.
Yes, we have Senior Day Out. We also call it Lutheran Heritage Club. And so it's a registered club with Laguna Woods Village. And anyway, it's just a great outing. and it's open to everybody. And the first one starting up in the fall is on September 14th. And so and then it's every Tuesday after that. We have it way up through till Christmas. We take a little break. And so I want to encourage people to come. The cost is $5, and you get more than you want for $5. I mean, you can't go anywhere and get this kind of quality of food and quantity for $5. So
Yeah.
break
Wow.
even on it. And the first one out of the gate, we're going to have actually some classic cars there that day.
Okay.
Sometimes we have a special speaker come and talk about something health related or missionaries or Christian work and in the world and such. So it's a great time. We sing. I don't know how that's going to be with the COVID rising up again, but
Yeah.
we'll be careful. So.
Okay. All right. Well, excellent. Well, thank you for the information. It's always great to see you. And wow, you guys have a pretty packed next few months.
Oh yeah, we keep busy.
All right. Perfect. Thank you again.
Thank you, and have a blessed day.
All right. And we'll be right back after this.